Hello everyone, my name is Sonic8, and basically yesterday, World of Magic came out to the public on Roblox, and it's pretty cool. It peaked, I believe, a concurrent player count of 30,000, so that's saying something because a lot of people were actually pretty interested in that game and hyped for it, just like me. And in today's video, I'm just going to be showcasing a lot of the stuff that's in this current version, and just like basically explore all around the place. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit of progress since last time. If you guys do remember, I was level 14, I believe, last time I played this game, which was in the open test number 2. I did play 3, but I don't think it was a good recording to do, and I didn't even get to try open test 4 at all because I don't think I had the chance or wasn't able to. So let's just dive right into it. All right, so before I get into the nitty gritty, I do want to actually list off the changes that were listed that changed from the open test 4 to the release of this game. So I'll go ahead and just read those off real quick. All right. So all major changes since open test 4. There are many more changes, additions, and bug fixes besides the ones listed here, which can be viewed in more detail on World of Magic's Trello board under the patch notes list. And I'll actually link the Trello in the description down below because it lists a whole bunch of other things, such as the current list of enchantments and how it affects your different types of gear, all the actual longer roadmap for the game, and like what updates are planned, any potential ideas and mechanics that will come to the game, etc. So if you guys are interested in that, the Trello is linked in the description down below, and I'll also be listing the change log as well that I'm reading off right now in the description as well, so you guys can read it with me if you guys want. All right, so first major change, the max level cap changed from level 40 to level 60, which is what I'm at right now. Changes the minimum PvP level from level 20 to level 30. So it'll take you 10 more levels in order for you to fight other players who are also level 30. Added the rest of the starter magics, all of which are choosable, when creating a new save file. These are poison, gold, plasma, sand, glass, crystal, snow, explosion, and ash magic. Added the first Castilian culture town, which is called Summerhold. Summerhold is actually on the bottom of the map here. If you go south like this, there you go. It's actually like a castle-like town, which is pretty cool. And it's surrounded by like this massive beach around here, which is also pretty cool. This brings a new selection of last names as well as potential cultural items if you get Summerhold as your hometown when creating a new save file. So that's pretty cool. Personally, my character is Visterian, so I'm going to be spawning in places like Ironport and Riverville, and I can only purchase Visterian items and use them instead of using things like the Alalian items and Castilian items. And then added the first Alalian culture town, which is called Bell Village, which is basically across the map right now in this small little village over here, pretty close to Lake Argestes in the Whispering Forest. This brings a new selection of last names as well as possible cultural items. Same thing, basically new last names and new culture items. Added 2 new wilderness areas, which is called the Castilian Shore and Southern Riverlands. Oh, the Southern Riverlands are actually right here, and then the Castilian Shore is the southern part of this. Okay. Some status effects now have overlays that appear in your character after being affected by them. Soaked will make you wet, for example. Sandy will make you appear covered in sand. And then burned will give you burn marks, etc. So these are things that will kind of affect your screen as well as affect your character's appearance as well. When your inventory is full, your character is now shown on the right side as displayed here. The camera is wonky though when you're trying to move around in the inventory system, so it's best not to move while you're in this GUI. Due to this, the inventory's positioning has been changed slightly. I personally don't notice the change, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Added a bunch of new quest types, such as defeating Magic Console scouts, clearing Magic Console camps, investigating pirates, killing mercenaries, defeating villains, and killing heroes. Hero and villain NPCs are mini bosses, meaning they're overleveled compared to you and have really good gear. When killed, they can rarely drop a dull defense or power amulet. I've personally gotten one, I believe 2 of them from killing villains. Let's just see. Yeah, this is the first one I got, a level 110 dual defense amulet. And then the other one I got is a level 70 for my first villain kill. So that's pretty cool. I have yet to gotten a power amulet of the same type. So I'm probably going to grind for that too, because power amulets are actually really good in my opinion. Well, at least mine's not really max, but they don't give like the same amount of kind of stat distribution as something like a defense amulet would. So like this one's level 50 with 66 defense, and this one only gives 15 power at level 50. But the 15 power does make all the difference, because it actually really does bump up your damage quite a bit. All right, let's see here. Due to the level cap being 60, players can now create high jump spells. So if you go to magic, your current magic right here, and then you go to a different keybind, you can see that you can now create a high jump magic since you're at least level 50. So that's pretty cool. You can affect the strength, the base strength of the high jump, as well as the angle. The angle doesn't change it too much from what I've seen. I haven't personally tested the left and right angles, but it's pretty cool. I'm probably going to use it to cover a lot of vertical distance, and that's basically it, since it's a very niche thing. These functions, similar to normal T high jump, except they use magic energy, can be used in midair, and also have their strength and angle adjusted. So yeah, basically those things that I just explained. Added 35 new items. Some can be bought from tailors, and all of them can be found from chests. These include the iron armor set, the wizard robe set, more amulet types, hoods, capes, and more. Most of these items have 16 color variations. So I'll just go ahead and show us some of these items, since I do have some of them. I do have hard iron armor right here, and this is like really nice, since it boosts defense by like almost half the amount, which is awesome. I do have some wizard armor pieces as well. See a green wizard pants. Do have the green wizard hat here. I do have a chest piece actually, which is the robes here, a white one. Do have a hat here as well. A lot of stuff. You can now donate Robux in the in-game store. So I'll just bring that up real quick. Donate right here, this category, which gives you titles that you can equip to your character. Doing this has no effect on gameplay and is simply meant to support development. There is also a top donators leaderboard, shows the top 20 total donations from players. Getting number 5 or up on the top donators leaderboard will give you the top donator title, which changes your name to green on the player list and above your head. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you do feel like this game is worth investing Robux into to support its development and whatnot, like allowing it to produce audio and pay for advertisement, and go ahead. And by all means, it's for a good cause, and it'll basically help you out. The number 1 spot hasn't changed, but I clearly see that A Bizarre Day's creator that gets to blame is number 2 on here, so yeah, man's been grinding. But that doesn't say you don't have to get top donator in order to get a title here. You can clearly see that if you donate like at least 50 Robux, you'll get the donator role, and then if you donate 2,000, you can get the Aristocrat title. I definitely butchered that. Added the first titles, which are equipable items in the inventory. Currently, the only player obtainable titles are Donator, Supporter, Aristocrat, and Top Donator, all of which are obtained using the new donation feature in the store. So yeah, I just showcased those a bit. Changed the name of the burlap color variation to beige for all items. I do have a beige scarf right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, beige scarf. They basically changed the name of the color to beige, I believe. The settings UI in the menu has been added right here, which includes the following options: menu and sound effects volume sliders, toggle hints, toggle messages, toggle global message notifications. I actually didn't know that. Toggle spell names appearing in chat, and adjusting particle emission level. So yeah, they actually have settings for you to mess around with in case you have like any sort of pet peeves, like the constant global messages that are around here. Oh, statistics? Let me actually look at these. Wow, that's a lot more stats than I thought. All right, that's good to know. There's also a statistics page. You can now mouse over players on the player list to view more information about them, such as their hours, title, and various statistics. So if you say look at my my statistics on this leaderboard here, you can see that it shows my title, which is I'm an apprentice wizard. I'm 5th generation since I started on Open Test 1. And I have 11.8 hours playtime total. You can see on my max, I'm 950 and a reputation of hero. I've participated in 167 fights, etc. I've opened 762 chests. Sheesh. All right. And I've completed over 200 quests. Nice. You can do the same for every other player. You can see the white boy warfighter over here. ZK Lamina. He's 11th generation since I believe he just started on release day. 700 hero reputation, 8.8 hours played, 228 fights. You get the gist of it. You can now climb by facing a wall and tapping space. Doing so consumes stamina, but allows you to easily get out of the ocean or reach heights that are just out of high jump reach. So let me just demonstrate this real quick. Let me go into the water, and by walking into the wall and pressing space, you're able to climb, which is really useful. I've been utilizing this technique quite a lot because it's an alternative to the high jump. So yeah, I really like that. Moving on, players under the PvP level can now be killed by other players if they caused a threat. This was a common issue in the previous open test, as low levels could cause a threat and kill shop owners, and other players couldn't do anything about it besides wait until the magic console arrests them. So yeah, that's a nice quality of life change right there. Various optimizations and also a bug fix that made spells appear to have latency even in non-laggy servers. Most types of NPCs besides citizens now drop crowns when killed. Added 4 different themes that play while in combat, 2 of which are when the magic console is after you, and the other 2 are just general combat themes. Depending on the level of the enemies you're fighting, a less or more intense track will play. So the more intense track played when I was fighting the mini bosses, so the villains, and I thought that was pretty cool. Some accessories are now higher up on your head when you wear them with hair, so that there is slightly less clipping. That's nice. Goes with a little fashion there. The Magius map, I believe I pronounced that correctly. I doubt it. Which allows you to set up to 10 markers, which is this little icon right here next to the compass that brings up the map here, and it's very useful, by the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 markers right there. Set up 10 markers, view where your quest objectives are, see your character's location, which is the yellow dot right there, view which towns are under threat, and travel to different areas to reveal them on the map. The map can also display the past 30 hours of your journey by drawing a path over where you've traveled, which can be toggled on or off. Yeah. That's my path traveled over the past 30 hours. Various magic balancing changes and status effects improvements such as Inked and Blind. Added 22 new hair options. Added 5 new facial hair options. Increased EXP gained from killing combat-based NPCs by 1.5 times, so basically 50% more experience. And added adjustments to quest generation so that the difficulty range is more balanced towards player levels in the server. Those are all the changes from Open Test 4 to the release. And like I said, if you wanted to read the changelog for yourself and would like to know more information about the game and its future and whatnot, I'll be linking the changelog and the Trello in the description down below for you guys' curiosity. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and explore around, shall we? We all know how Ironport works, right? It's basically the main hub for Visterians around here. There's basically everything that you would need here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the only place that has a Metalworker NPC here that you can like upgrade your items with. I haven't seen a Metalworker in any other town so far, but do take that with a grain of salt, as I haven't fully explored Summerhold yet. What is this area down here? But we'll be doing that in today's video, so don't worry about that. So just to know, there are quests that like spawn everywhere. I believe it's only a chance for you to get novice and apprentice quests from just all these kinds of NPCs, but I believe the ones like the Magic Council Scouts and even some like more important NPCs like auctioners have a better chance of giving you those respective title and quests for those better experiences. So Smith is over here. Oh, they would be right here. They would sell you weapons, armor, and I believe some accessories as well. And any player sold items here that are sold to the NPC will also be in stock in the NPC store, so that you can buy them for yourself too. The Metalworker here, like I just explained, is there to upgrade your items, provided that you have the required level 2 upgrade them too. And then the Alchemist is here, well, would be here. And this will allow you to enchant your items for a pretty expensive amount of crowns, but it is worth it, especially if you get the right kind of enchantment that you will want. And then that's kind of it for like the main important places for iron ports. So let's go ahead and move out here. Last time I played this, there used to be not much just kind of environment when it comes to moving around the map, but now that I've explored this like entire place so far, there really has been a lot more like lively in terms of how the environment is. Like there's a lot more trees, there's a lot more rock formations here, a lot more pools of water. It's pretty cool. I like that. So over here is Riverville, if you guys remember. There used to be like so much less background here when I first saw Riverville, and then there's like nothing, like only just like a kind of like the flatlands from Minecraft, where you're just like only grass and like a bunch of like a huge field leading up to the Silent Tower. Here's Riverville. Same thing with the with Ironport. There's important NPCs here, but there's no Metalworker here, unfortunately, since I believe it's a small town. There is a fisherman place here, yeah, fishmonger, which will make use for a future update, which is actually the next update after the release, which is called the fishing update. And that's estimated to release on July 4th, aka Independence Day, if I'm not mistaken. So be on the lookout for that. This also expands out to the Whispering Forest. There's also various structures that you can see, like bandit and magic console camps. You can even be buildings for the hero and villain NPCs, which are kind of like mini towers that they have. So if you happen to find one, try to get a good fight on them, you know, like try to take them down if you can, because they're a pretty good source of experience too. And I think there's typically an apprentice quest for that specific NPC as well, for that hero or villain. The structure I'm climbing right now is Mount Sea-Watch. As you can see right here, this is mainly where I do my chest grind. If you guys are curious about how I got so many chests, I just rotate the specific areas, including this mountain, and then back and forth. It's pretty basic, but it does get the job done. There's also going to be sometimes magic console scouts on the top of Mount Sea-Watch. So far there's no one up there actually. There's a mini waterfall on the side of Mount Sea-Watch. There could be NPCs here too. Body of water over there. Get out of the way. I don't want to deal with you. I believe that's a bandit camp right there. Yep. Let's actually go ahead and clear that out. Ooh, I just got a bursting dull magic size amulet. Oh, this is like my favorite part. New issue of the Mage's News. No top stories actually, which is kind of strange. So reports of bandits declined in the East Peninsula, thanks to novice wizard West Coast Stone. Threat in Ironport diminished. Reports of dark wizards decline in Whispering Forest. And Dark Wizards reports decline in the East Peninsula. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I'm being attacked. Go over here. You're dead. By the way, these NPCs are like insanely OP with their bows and daggers, because they're just pure aimbot. It's actually pretty ridiculous. Also, this is my main way of getting crowns. I believe you should do the same when it comes to getting crowns in this game. Oh, I believe someone actually came here. Oh no. I guess someone must have taken only the top portion of the chests. Where are we actually? We're just outside Lake Argestes. So yeah, here's the lake here. This lake is massive. There's an island in the middle that contains some chests. Magic console scouts over here. It's pretty large. Pretty large open area. By the way, whenever enemies like actually detect you, they will chase you down. They don't care where you are in the map. So I believe in terms of the Silent Tower, not too much should have changed, since the structure is the exact same as the last time I saw it. So I'm probably not going to touch upon it actually. I will anyways. Just for those people out there who do Or actually curious. All right, Silent Tower. It's been a while since I was here. Magic Council Commissioner. Can't talk to you. Okay. Oh, there's chests here. It's pretty nice. Imagine being jailed in the Silent Tower. That'd be pretty bad. Be pretty bad. Oh, they just all teleported or despawned. Oh, hi. Just came out of nowhere. All right. Remember this guy, right? He used to be the strongest NPC in the game. I think last time he was level 250. He's 319 now, which is an improvement, but he's still not the strongest. I'll showcase I'll show the strongest NPC later on, but I'm assuming you guys could take a guess as to where the NPC could be at. All right, let's go down. Nice. All right, so that's the main gist of the Silent Tower. Pretty basic stuff. Moving on, let's actually go to Ville Village. Showcase that new place over there. If you guys are wondering how to actually level quickly in this game, just do as many quests as you can. Any quest you find, just try and like finish it. Even if it's a starter quest, it is still experience going towards your next level. And obviously, if you do get a quest that's like novice, for example, and you are like a novice wizard, do take that, as it is a big jump of experience for you. Same thing with apprentice quests. And also do remember that that the enemies do also give experience themselves as well. So you could also be going around and killing NPCs. Pretty basic stuff. I do have a bunch of defense, so take that with a grain of salt, that battle. Anyways, Ville Village shouldn't be too far ahead now. You trying to pick a fight, huh? Magic Console Scout was already on there. Alright, so here is Ville Village. Nice little stone town. It's a different culture, obviously. I already forgot. The Alaleen. I love me pronouncing some words. I believe this is where like a lot of some of the higher leveled NPCs would be. As you can see, there's a couple of novice wizards here. Bank over there. Materials shop. I believe there was a tailor here somewhere. Fishmonger over there. There's a smith. The village tailor. There's also a back portion over here that can contain chests. As such, no personal storages are able to spawn here, I believe, so don't worry about that. Bounty hunters too. Oh, that's pretty cool. So yeah, pretty small town. If you were of alien culture, then you would be spawning here, since this is the only spawn for you. Why are there NPCs in the water? Rip. You can't, I don't think you can interact with NPCs when they're in the water, so big rip on that. And now let's go to Summerhold, aka a Castilian shore. I would use a waypoint, but I'm pretty confident in where I am and where I'm going. That is, I think that's a villain headquarters right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's actually a villain place. Let's go inside. Oh no, it's a hero. If they have like this kind of structure with the staircase in the second floor, this would be a hero headquarters. If it's kind of like a structure where it's just like only one floor where it leads up to like right here in terms of height, and then there's like 2 ramps on the side, that's a villain headquarters. So yeah, this place is a lot more, I guess, open or visible, because there's like less trees around here. as they're starting to get closer to the shore. That's a pirate ship right there. Well, we'll take a look at that later if that's still intact by the time we explore Summerhold. But now I've collected a bit more chests than I thought I would. Let's go inside. Here is Summerhold. Nice little town. I think the second major town in this game so far. That's surrounded by castle walls, as you can see. With this big building tower holding the, that was kind of hinting at earlier on. So Taylor there. Got a smith right there. Bunch of NPCs running around here, actually. Got an auction. Got a bank. The town storage right there. I wonder what this is actually. We just go into the... Yeah, we could just go in here and climb up to the side of the castle walls. Oh, there is a Metalworker down there. If you can see the little shop that they have going on. There's a Metalworker right there. Material shop right there. And now let's go into the big building itself. You see there's a bunch of rooms around here. Here's the big man himself. The strongest NPC in the game so far. King David Silver, who is the ruler of Summerhold, level 500. Look at him. This man does not play around. One of my friends told me that he actually tried fighting him. Yeah, good luck. If anyone tries to challenge King David Silver, good luck with that. Alright then. I guess one more thing before I go ahead and end the video off is these little pirate ships that are on the coast of the shore. So let's see what's over here. We've got, I believe these are actually hostiles, so they must be pirates. Yeah, there we go. These guys are pirates. Got a tricorn hat. Cool. And then there's this big one. Big pirate ship right here. It's full of enemies. Let's just go ahead and bombard them real quick. It's weird how they're not actually dying when they're in the water. Oh, that's because the water's not that deep apparently. So yeah, there's those things. That's pretty cool. Those pirate ships. And then one more thing. Cinematic mode. Gamey. I can now like get some perfectly good screenshots for myself. Because I never knew this beforehand. So yeah, I believe that's all I can showcase. At least like off the top of my head. There are plenty of more things that you guys can discover, and especially with the fishing update coming pretty soon. So yeah, you guys have plenty of time to prepare yourselves for that update, and just kind of like get a good feel for this game. Because I personally think it's definitely pretty nice so far. So yeah, that's about all I have for today's video, and I'm gonna call it there. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. It shows the best support to me as a content creator. You guys can also go ahead and check out my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord server, which is linked all in the description down below. And until next time, this is Untitled, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.